Hi, I'm Evan Crawley.
Hi, and I'm Travis Lazarzik, and today we're going to talk about the Class D state championship game, which is going to be Saturday at Fitzpatrick Stadium in Portland between defending state champion Evan Oak Hill and Eastern Maine LTC champion MCI, who's in the state championship game for the first time since 2000. Now, Evan, talk about Oak Hill a little bit. You've seen them quite a bit.
Yeah, I've seen the Raiders a good amount this season. I was in contact with AD Jim Palmer, and he was saying that there's only, as far as they could find, 4 times these two schools have ever played, and the first time since 1990. So these schools haven't seen each other very much. The Raiders obviously getting back there for the first time, or for the second time in as many years. No Luke Washburn, a key player for them. He's now with Husson. Their line looks drastically different. They got smaller guys like Mikey Pease, Cody Voisin, Garrett Guile. They like to do a lot of creative things with their offensive line. They want to pull and drag across the formation and try to overload one side to free up space for Alex Mason, Kyle Flaherty, who have obviously been fantastic for them, combined for over 2,500 yards and 26 touchdowns this year. They've been a huge force. And we recently caught up with Alex and Kyle and quarterback Dalton Terrian at Oak Hill High School. You guys went up and watched MCI play the other night. What did you guys see from them?
We saw they're a very physical team. We know it's going to be a big game. We know they're a very good team. It's just going to be an exciting game.
All right. Kyle, what does it mean to get back to the state championship game for the second year in a row?
I mean, it's like a dream. I've never. I mean, it's unbelievable, really. It's awesome. It's like a childhood dream I've always had, and it came true. So, not many people get that. So it's pretty awesome.
What do you guys have to do to stop MCI?
I mean, they're big, they're physical, they're strong. We need to outwork them this week in practice and try to outwit them and be a little faster than them.
Dalton, you guys have adopted the philosophy of one heartbeat. What does that mean?
Yeah, it means we work as one group all the time. There's nobody that tries to take credit for one thing. Somebody does something good, it's all of us. We all do it good.
You guys aren't the biggest group as far as up front or in other areas of the game, but you guys have been able to find the same success as last season. How have you been able to do that?
Growing up, it's always playing with heart. It doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are. People get told you're too small to play this. We're a perfect team example of that. But we play with a big enough heart to be successful.
Now the Raiders obviously are familiar with Portland and Fitzpatrick Stadium. Travis, this will be a new experience for MCI.
Yeah, MCI, just 2 years ago, Evan, this team was 0-8. Now they go from there to conference champions in such a short time. A very senior, junior-laden team, a lot of experience, a lot of depth that you don't normally see in a Class D school. Jonathan Santiago and Eric Hathaway are the top rushers. Each of them missed some time this year, but the MCI Huskies didn't miss a beat, with runners like Alex Bertrand, Eli Buzzle, and Willie Moss kind of coming in and taking their place. Quarterback Greg Vigue is a good passer with tight end Mitchell Halley, wide receiver Austin Tolman, his 2 favorite targets. Nick Deckert, Jimmy Hall lead the offensive line. So this is a team that can score in a lot of different ways. Last week, Santiago scored 2 rushing touchdowns against Bucksport, and Hathaway caught a touchdown pass in the 21-7 regional final win. Defensively, Coach Tom Bertrand said that they know that Oak Hill will line up in a lot of different ways, but it's really just stopping Mace and Flaherty.
Yeah.
Hathaway at nose guard is a big force for them on the inside of the line, very disruptive. Halley at defensive end, and Hall and Alex Bertrand at the linebacker spots. And Tolman leads the secondary, which picked off Matt Stewart from Bucksport 3 times last week. So it'll be interesting to see how Oak Hill's experience matches up with MCI's speed.
You get a lot of congratulations and good luck, and it's a good feeling, the school coming together and supporting us like that.
What do you know about Oak Hill? Tell me about what you've seen.
I mean, they're a good team. I have a lot of respect for them. They're the defending, state champions, so it's gonna be a good game. They have 2 really good running backs. It's gonna be a good game, and I have a lot of respect for them.
What are you guys doing well right now? Do you feel like you can use on Saturday?
Well, I mean, I think we're good all around. We have a lot of threats. I mean, we also, we have Jonathan, we have Eric, patting the ball, and Bert's up there too. And then, we have a good pass game. Greg's been having a good game. We have Austin. I think, we're good all around. We have a lot of threats, and we're good in a lot of places. And we've been doing it. We've been getting it done up front too lately with our defensive and offensive lines. And I think if we win the trench up front this week, we're gonna have a gold ball at the end of the day.
Just talk about what it's been like being the first MCI team in 14 years to make it to states.
It's a privilege. You
some teams don't get this privilege to be able to go and play on Fitzy's Field, and it's just really remarkable what we've been able to do since my sophomore year, coming 0-8 to going undefeated and taking out the defending Eastern champions. And
What do you like about your team right now?
I just love the intensity that we go into practice with. We're energetic. We're not too laid back. We're not too excited for it. We know what is at stake. It's incredible.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, should be a good game at Fitzpatrick Stadium in Portland on Saturday. Kickoff is 2:36 p.m.
And for coverage of all these state championship football games and much, much more, please log on to centralmaine.com and also pick up the Kennebec Journal and Morning Sentinel newspapers.
That's it for us this week. We'll see you another time on Gridiron Gurus.